Even though Brice and I are desperate to be in our own home, we don't necessarily imagine it being in the same neighborhood as both of our parents.
I think it's important for Amber and I to try once again to have a sit-down conversation with Anna. As parents, we really would like to resolve this.
Brice and Liz are still trying to decide where they want to build their property in this week's episode of 7 Little Johnstons. In last week's episode, Amber and Trent surprised the couple by gifting them a lot of land, but accepting the nice gesture isn't that easy.
Brice and Elizabeth contemplating the decision on accepting the gift is
It's understandable.
understandable.
My biggest thing is I wanted to stay here for schools.
That's why we moved here, for y'all's schools.
Even though I am grateful for this piece of property that they wanted to gift us, I'm also a little bit on the downside to be in the same neighborhood. It's literally, we can walk to their house from here.
Ultimately, they had to put their own opinions aside and do what was best for their almost 1-year-old daughter, Layton.
You know, my goal is to have her in a home by her 2nd birthday. We know that this neighborhood is safe, and it would be a great place for Layton to be raised.
I mean, I have everything off the list.
Okay, so what did they decide to do in the end?
So it's a done deal?
I'm going ahead and saying yeah.
It was a tough decision, but ultimately, I think we made the right one.
But the land saga didn't end there. Brice and Liz then met with a contractor who made them question if it was even a good idea to build on this lot.
With the added expenses of needing to grade and remove trees and add a basement foundation, we've realized that this is definitely going to require more money and more time to be able to build this home.
I'm just nervous about whenever we go to the land, if like we're not able to build in the spot that we want to build, or we're just gonna have to rethink a whole different blueprint.
So this meeting with the builder definitely may change our view on the land, whether we want it or not. There could be a chance where it could be more closer to Layton's 3rd birthday instead, and we don't want that. So should we continue with, keeping the land and building, or should we go back to looking and just simply buying a house off the market? We definitely need to think about it.
As Liz and Brice are getting ready to put down roots, the Johnstons are making sure that their late grandfather Poppy is never forgotten. In honor of Poppy's 1st birthday since his passing, the Johnstons gave him a special tribute in the backyard.
To remember Poppy on his 1st heavenly birthday, it's not a sad time.
I think, too, it's a time that it allows for everyone to really celebrate and devote time to talk about him, especially in that first few years of their passing is part of, the healing process. Poppy was always someone, too, that helped others and that taught his family to always be there for your family.
I definitely think there are times like this where my dad does miss having me, Jonah, Anna, Alex, and Emma all together. But I think my dad is learning that this is nothing that they can force on Anna. It's going to take her to want to make the change.
We all say happy birthday, Poppy.
Happy birthday, Poppy.
And I'm sure any holidays, birthdays, any big celebrations is when he'll think about it. But at the end of the day, it's her decision.
And one person was noticeably absent, Anna. And her absence got Amber and Trent thinking about how different the holiday season will be this year without her.
I mean, obviously this year, we're not even, our Christmas card is not gonna be our whole family because of this.
I have not seen anybody since that dinner with Alex and Emma. It definitely makes me sad because I want to see, my siblings and want to hang out with my siblings. But I don't want to come to Mom and Dad's house if I am not welcomed by them.
Anna missed, obviously, Poppy's heavenly birthday. She missed the Fall Fest, and next is Layton's 1st birthday and Thanksgiving. It's incredibly sad.
With all the big events coming up, Amber and Trent want to meet with Anna one more time to see if they can fix things.
I think you and I should try once more, and we'll meet at a neutral ground, like a coffee shop.
Not her living room.
Not her
home.
living room, not our house. And come to an agreement with Anna to see if she'll come around.
I would like for her to. I think it's important for Amber and I to try once again to have a sit-down conversation with Anna. As parents, we really would like to resolve this.
On the basis that she's actually going to
Not just show up and sit there.
and sit in the chair. She's going to participate. She's going to conversate.
Everybody makes mistakes, but when you don't take ownership for yourself, what you have done, it's truly impossible to move forward. Anna needs to figure out how Anna is going to move forward with her family.
We'll have to wait until next week to see how Amber and Trent's conversation with Anna went down, but in the meantime, Alex is getting ready to go to Ohio to see his girlfriend, Allie. And although he's visited her multiple times in the past, this is the first time he's going to help her family during the harvest. And as this big trip approaches, Emma's thinking, what's next for Alex and Allie?
Would you possibly, like, one day move up there with Allie?
We've had this talk a few times, and she seems pretty set in stone on staying up there. So
You'll leave all of us?
I'll still come and visit, obviously, but her parents' rule is that we have to be married before we can move in together. So that's quite a long ways out.
Out of Alex and Allie, Liz and Brice, and Jonah and Ashley, the couple that will be engaged first will be Liz and Brice.
They got a jump start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, but if Alex goes before me, there is going to be a severe problem, and Ashley's going to be really pissed.
I mean, I don't disagree with that. I agree. I at least want to get through college work, though, at college before I consider moving up there.
We'll see.
Once in Ohio, he had dinner with Allie's family, who gave an update on her surgery.
My surgery.
Yeah, for your surgery, I'm going to have to take over.
In a few weeks, Allie will be having leg surgery to kind of help straighten her legs out. So we were coming down to Atlanta to have that done.
Leg surgery for individuals with achondroplasia is simply to correct the bowing in the lower leg. Allie's family decided to do her leg surgery in Georgia because they met with the surgeon that we use, and they were very impressed and I think felt very confident and comfortable with him.
Okay, but how do Allie's parents feel about her dating Alex?
I've loved watching Allie and Alex get to know each other. It's just been really awesome to watch them.
It's been fun.
Yeah,
It's been
have
really
their
fun.
relationship and see it blossom. And a lot of times farms are passed down generation to generation. You know, your kids get into it. Allie loves this so much, and Alex. Gosh, that'd be our dream come true if they could keep this going.
Now that Alex has gotten a taste of the farm life, is it the right life for him?
Honestly, I think tonight is, like, I would say, like a little trial run on what our lives could be like in a few years. Like, if I do commit to the farm, like, this is what it could look like. And it's very exciting.
I'm okay with that.
Maybe I can major in farming and a minor in broadcasting. And then I can do a bit of both.
You can do that. I would like to adjourn the meeting.
Very good. Very good.